can hear it. So I'll just tell him. I'll come in. Oh, here he comes. I was going to say, you should be able to. Okay, we're back live.
Dave Simmons and John Berry. Blue Flame 2.
Blue Flame is on out there, and we're going superboats. Strap yourself in, people. This was good, exciting. Dave and Jono came out last time looking really aggressive. This is what I like to see earlier on. This is the kink. He was a little bit short with the bit here, but he's away again.
Nice and smooth through the squiggle there. Looking for a smooth transition. He does bogs it down a little bit. But the wonder with these superboats is you can get yourself out of a pickle quite easily.
Absolutely. There's a little pro-charged small block LS engine.
Finishes with a 47.825.
So he's wound up the wick. And certainly it's been improved. They've looked up there. He's looked pretty happy. Jono's given him the thumbs up as they go past. And as we see, I think Dave and Jono down a little bit in the championship at the moment. I'm pretty sure they missed a couple of meetings, so we'll see where they come up on there. But next cab off the ranks is going to be the Foxton Flyer, Kevin and Claire Roberts, and the Stinger Boats twin turbo Nissan. Have a listen to this boat. It is so quiet. Lovely, lovely boat. And of course, he's been kind enough to lend this to Rob Coley today, which I think is absolute sportsmanlike, and that's what we get a lot of in jet sprinting.
It is. It is. It's very. We've both had the privilege of being able to hop into someone else's boat after something's gone wrong with ours. So, like you said, the camaraderie in the sport is awesome.
Well, I think, the rules, we had that rule change earlier this year, Sam, and of course today with Rob's boat crapping out, luckily enough, they picked it up at engine warm-up. I mean, if he'd gone out in qual 1, just crossed the line, that was his championship, the whole championship gone, because there is no boat swap unless you qualify in the boat you start with.
That's right.
Which is a little bit harsher, I think, it's just my thought, some people, but hey, at the end of the day, I suppose it was voted in, it's made a championship, and that's what we got.
Yep, that's why we have an AGM, and everyone has a say,
yep.
And that was the outcome of the whole thing, so...
Kevin
and Claire finished with a 50.460.
Kevy, the heavy Roberts, that was great to see. He certainly dropped down another good 3 seconds there on his previous run, so well done, Kevy. This is great to see for him. I'm really, really happy because he's obviously only his second season in this boat and generally been a bit of a tail end Charlie, but he's working hard. He's got that rotation in his head. That's where he really struggles.
The effort's always there. And the offer's always there. I've had multiple offers from Kevin about driving his boat when ours has decided to crap the bed.
Yeah.
Greg Morgan coming out now.
Greg Morgan used to play the organ. He's got it wound up down the back straight. Singing a hell of a tune. Round mouth fresh. Great to see this boat. The old supercharger. I love the sound of these boats. Nicely done as he cuts through there.
The X-Brand Minchin supercharger. Awesome sounding thing.
Magnum Automotive, of course, built a lot of engines up here, and this is one of their own ones, and of course very close to the home of the Newdick family and Team PSP. No problems at all with Greg. Just off the gas there a little bit, it's struggling a bit. You can hear the old supercharger. The belt needs to be wound up. So far, so good. He's going to bring across the tidy line with a run with a sub 50 easily, but look at this.
48.379.
Tell you what, he made that look quite easy. I mean, Kevin Roberts out there with the Stinger, we were just saying how well he did, and of course you could hear how often Greg Morgan, who likes to play the organ, came out of the gas a few times, and of course he still put down a 48, so that's a real respectable time.
Greg's number one enemy normally is himself. He normally goes wrong or goes the wrong way or has a bit of a brain fart, as you'd say. So I saw him in the pits earlier, and he's very happy.
Righto, Prosper Mortgages, Baden Gray, Darren Todd, Vickers Aircraft. Let's hope it doesn't go flying today, but I tell you what, this looks good on the water. He's really getting into his work early. Loving what I'm seeing with Baden the last 2 meetings. It's like when he was in the Group A years ago. It's like he's got that hunger back.
Yep. I think it's Baden, when he finds his confidence, he's a hard man to beat.
He is. He's super focused. Of course, him and Toddy, not the lightest cabs on the rank either, but he's got the gas now to get him around the park.
That's right. That's right, and they've put in a phenomenal effort into this hull jet unit and engine package.
Brand new unit for this meeting, so I know there was all sorts of deals being done on and normally on amongst these deals, but of course I'm having to watch and read up about them in the online. But I know that Baden's cousin, here we go, across the line with a 47.92, so just goes out there and beats old Greg Morgan, who's fairly good on the organ. Baden slips in front of him by 0.2 of a second, 0.3 of a second, so he'd be happy, but he did make Greg's just made it look so easy, and he was in and out of the gas.
Very effortless.
Going back to the jet unit swap, so Aaron Hansen, who's coming out shortly, Baden's gone and bought Aaron's jet unit, which is a bigger jet unit. Aaron's gone and bought Rob Coley's boat and a bigger motor. It's all sort of, he can get bigger and better.
Seems to be the old throw your keys in a bowl type scenario, doesn't it?
Here we go. Let's hope this is it. Mina Machina, third time lucky is what we're heading. Bro, Richard's had some fueling issues, twice out now. Doesn't look like it's worried him too much because he's lit the wick. And if you want to see a sub 48, then we need to watch the Mina Machina. You can hear him still thinking about it. Just didn't want to quite hit the gas pedal then. Sam, I think, I don't know about you, but one of these things when you hear it go quiet, there's a little bit of bum tightening.
Yeah, there is. There definitely is.
Split time.
21.432.
Absolute cracker, he's on it, so he's looking to get back up the top of the park. Had those two hiccups, it's just
smooth that off.
Always been fueling, we don't know whether it's a tank. This is the corner that cost him last time. Out of the gas. A little bit ginger, he knows that. So far so good, here comes
now we
Rich.
can turn it up.
Certainly looking a lot better, sounding good so far.
Crosses the line, 47.116.
Well done, Richard Murray. I know that's great confidence to come out and do that because I know what it's like. 1,500 horsepower, and it's done two hiccups and snuffs and farted and banged and popped and left you idling on the thing, and you do not want to go and put the angry pedal down if it does it again.
Not at all, not at all. Definitely a nerve-wracking event, that.
Well done. Listen to this puppy. It's like an angry beast.
Been around for a long time, but still as sexy as hell, isn't it?
And yeah, put it back in its cage. Someone strap it to the trailer. Here we go. Nick Berryman, the little jet.
He's coming out of there hot.
Ning, yeah, he did sneak up there. I thought he's been a little bit cheeky getting the start here. Nick trying to get a flyer. He would have seen that 47. The squeeze. And of course, Nick from Lakes Lodge down in Okataina. Beautiful. If you've never been down there by Rotorua, it's one fantastic place to go. So, been around sprinting for a long, long time. The squeeze jet boat rides. That's what Nick does for a living. He does the mighty Rotorua jet boat trips. Massive. If you haven't been on one of these, you've got to get on to it. Doing a tiny job here. How was the split, Sam? I don't know, we missed it anyway.
We missed.
Coming through. 2 corners to go. This looks like he's going to nobble Richard Murray.
He's looking for a sub 47, and he does with a 46.262.
He'd be happy with that.
Very happy.
Oh, we got
Split time, if you were wondering, was a 21.493, so very rapid.
There you go. So he has snuck it up. He's done a little bit of a sneaky in the old start there. Just for you guys online and watching, there is a certain speed you're only allowed to go leading into the start, and Nick got onto a bit of a ripper. You would have heard Sam say that, and he certainly was sneaking in a bit quick. So later on in the day, we'll be watching that. Talking about cousins of Baden Gray, this is Aaron Hansen in the new Mouthfresh Big Block. 705 cubic inches.
Ex-Rob Coley.
Sir Rob the Third passed this one on. Here he goes, Aaron, looking all confident here. I'll tell you what, his first 2 runs were a little bit ginger, and as you would in a brand new boat or a second-hand boat, you're just thinking, does it do this, does it do that? Yep. A little bit out of the gas there, had a bit of a thought about it.
Not just a new engine either, it's new hull, new everything. So it's going to take a fair bit of working on.
All confidence as he fires it in. Here's the split to tell us a story.
Split of 22.112.
A little bit of second down on what we've seen earlier with the supercharged boat, so he's not quite there, but certainly, wrong way. He's missed it. He's had that brain fart. He knows it. Now the old mister's getting on the helmet. Julianne's saying, come on, Aaron, pull your finger out. But he's back. She's got him back on track. Mouth fresh.
Hook a left here, brother.
The lady's arms are down. Really, all he's got to do now is bring it home in one piece. But as you can see, the frustration's there. He's just going to chuck it round like a wet rag in the washing machine as he brings it home. A little bit ugly there too.
There.
Yeah.
Very ugly.
Not the prettiest run in the world, but probably just a little bit aggressive, a little bit early, and not unsure of the boat and obviously the track, so it can cost you. Okay, little 500 coming out next.
Scott Donald and Nicole Reesby. 81, Wicked and Wild. One of the older hull and engine packages out there in the super boats, but still very, very competitive. Got a podium at Bay Park, which he was very stoked about. Looking to carry that on this season. Split time of 22.124. So again, the old 22-second buzz.
Oh, bit of hand waving going on there by Nicole. So, of course, a little 500 cubic inch. Had plenty of fun, but the 500s are going to be hard work around this big track, Sam.
Yeah, they always barriaddle around Meremere.
Yeah, they do, and it's been a bit of an expensive track for me in the past. I had 500s down here years ago, and certainly he's got across it on a tidy time though, 46.924. So he's not too
Sit
too
him in
shabby.
third place.
Done enough, and I still thought there was a couple of corners he was a little bit untidy at. Well, great to see this boat back. Bars Bugs,
Blake and Kate.
Blake Bryant, Kate Hugebrew. Of course, the Bryants have been in boats, synonymous with boat racing for years and always been the top end of the stick, and these guys know how to charge. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to progress here. Really want to see Blake get back in that aggression pedal and get back up to where he wants to be.
He's had a couple of race meetings off. Blake, I'm sure he'll be feeling refreshed and wanting to charge hard again, so he might have recharged his batteries during the little time off there.
Yeah, sometimes that little break just does you the world of good, and I know there was frustration, things weren't going right, brand new boat, brand new engine.
Yep.
You set your goals pretty high, and I know the family does, so when things don't go your way, you rethink, here's our split, let's see what we got. It's there, it's good enough.
21.477.
There we have it, he's already dialing it out lovely through there, the cutting, can he get it? Rotation perfect. So this looks like the Blake Bryant we're used to seeing. This looks like the guy. Quite easy through mouth fresh. I thought he lost half a second there. He'll need to work on that,
A
Sam.
little bit loaded, yep.
Come round to the finish, the big fast finish, round the sprint bowl.
Got a rapid time, I would say, at a 46.474.
Well, there you go. Blake Bryant straight into third position. So I thought he might have done enough there to try and sneak a little bit further ahead, but didn't quite happen.
Nah. As you said, he may have lost a little bit of time through this bottom end here.
So Nick Meremere at the moment at the top of the table with a 46, and we were talking about only 0.2 of a second. Not a lot in it. But here comes Pip and Poppy, the old team. They've swapped pedals, swapped seats, put a bit of timber on Pip's foot, because this is Dave's boat she's sharing. She might be sitting on Dave's pillow as well to see over the dash.
Sitting on a booster with blocks on the pedals. But still driving it like her own. Looking for the split at a 23.841. So a little bit down on time, but like you said, it's kind of tricky driving with a block on the old pedal, so...
Yeah, no, she'll be working on it all day, and like I say, it's Dave's boat. Dave, he's been ripping out some good times. There might be a bit of swapping around here, because Pip has actually been having more luck than Dave the last few meetings, so I don't think it's been going down that well driving home. So obviously nothing worse when you land your boat and your wife goes quicker than you, innit?
That's right. Makes for a very awkward dinner.
Cross the line with a 51.419, so she's making her way down, Pip. She'll be happy. She'll be wanting to break a sub 50. That's her goal today, I'm picking. And if she keeps dialing the wick, keeps doing what we're doing, it will happen. Well, I'm having a bit of a good look down the ramp here now, and we haven't got too many super boats left to go. I know we've got Sir Rob III not far away coming out in the Stinger boats.
On the far side, do we see a Peter Coey?
Yeah, that's what I do see. It is the Peter Coey NZ boat is back. So looks like they have found a push rod. They have got it in there. So the boat has just been pulled out.
That?
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah. There it goes again. It looks like Rob and Ange Coley coming out next in the mighty Stinger. Really, this is going to be an interesting day. If Rob's had a little bit of luck there, Pete's had to go and sit out one whole round. Rob's obviously in a raw boat. He's borrowed. Completely different hull, never driven it, knows the engine. And
yeah, very well.
Yeah, so
very well.
He's had one round to get out there and learn it just a little bit more. We know Pistol Pete is very slick. He will just come out and crank one down, so these guys will have to chase him hard. Let's watch. Here comes the boat as it backs off. Sir Rob III.
Rob got a sniff of the old twin turbos and has never turned back.
Mate, it's new hairdryers all round. He's absolutely wrapped. And Ange even loves them too. So the big blocks are gone and we're gone for hairdryers. Here we go. Keep an eye on it. Stinger. Mouth fresh. The best toothpaste in the world. And, of course, we're used to seeing it on Rob's boat, but this time round it's a Stinger boat.
It's the green light.
The split will be the one. Rob will keep dialing the wick. He'll keep working on it all day. Of course, these little Nissans, they're so quiet, they just don't sound like they're working. But the numbers tell the story. He certainly seems to drive smoother. I don't know what it is since he got out of that big block. He seems to drive a hell of a lot better with a twin turbo.
Had a good yarn to him down the Hastings, and he said it's just a different kind of power. A lot less weight, obviously, as he's looking for the split at 22.648.
A little bit out, a little bit down. Yeah, so not quite what we're looking for, but hey, he'll be happy. Oh, well out of the gas there too. Oh, there's the wrong way.
There we go.
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, leaving things a bit late. There'll be a few F-bombs going off in there. And the old red mist. We used to see the old Rod Coley red mist come out, but I think in a borrowed boat he might keep that calm. No,
he's looking to just get back on the trailer straight, I would say.
Yeah. Back on track now.
But still wanting to finish. Got to post the time.
He's dialing up the wick a bit more now. Brings her across. Disappointing that Rob's hooked that. Like I say, he's got a fair bit going on his mind. I really want to see him here at the end of the day. I'd love to see it. Currently sitting at second in the championship, and yeah, he'll be a little bit filthy about that whole thing, and he'll go back and reflect, have a look at it. Knows he's got to focus. I think he came out at too much of the gas going into the kick.
Yeah,
I really think it's playing with his mind, Sam.
Definitely looked that way.
Yeah, and he battled with the kink and then completely forgot about the first turn left straight afterwards, which has got so many out today. And this rotation we have seen here for several years. So really surprising.
Yeah, it was one that was brought back. I think we raced it about maybe 3 or 4 seasons ago. It was revived and brought back into this season's agenda, and it seems to have caught a few people out.
It has. In fact, I think we ran it. Did we run it as part of the Worlds when he was at the same?
I think we did, yes.
Yeah, so I really think it was pretty good. But Pete Cowie, there's still a lot going on down there on the boat trailer. There's a lot of action going. At the moment, the word on the street is the starter motor is not engaging, so the timer will be put on him. Peter has got a time on the board earlier on today, so that will get him through, but this is not good from NZ at this stage. He will get a matter of minutes to fire that engine up. We'll just drive over to a bit of music. You'll hear it if it fires up, and we'll be into it. Be back shortly. That's you, and that's me. Okay, looks like the Pistol Pete NZ machine is going. One superboat to go. They would have just made it. The time has come off. He gets 5 minutes to try and get that motor going. So as he brings around, 68 is the number, and he had 6.8 seconds left to go. Pete Cowie, watch and weep. He will want to lay one down. 46 the time to beat. 46.262. He lights her up down the back straight. The story is earlier on that Pete's pushrod jumped out, so a little bit noisy. Coming round, the all-mighty split. Sam will bring you through. Cross he goes. We've lost a mic. It looks like 21.2, so he's up. 21.431, sorry. At the moment, Pete's split is looking better than what we saw before. Tail end of the course, down to Mousefresh. 46 time to beat. Pete wanting to go to the lunch break with a 42 on picking. Let's see what he pulls out. 2 corners to go. Peter Cowie straight to the top of the table with a 45.779. What do you think there, Sam?
He was looking to.
Yep, I can hear you, mate.
He was looking to make a statement after struggling to get out there, and he certainly has.
Well, he's got the hand up here, so this could be a story too. So he's obviously still got a couple of gremlins hanging around there, Sam. I don't know what's going on, but Pete does have his hand up. He's managed to get the boat back, but it has stopped under its own bits there. So this could be a little bit more to unfold here today. Of course, not a problem with the time. Fastest time on the board. A good half second quicker than anyone else there, Pete. So they'll walk him back, and we will go to the next class change, which is qualifying number 4 for Stinger Boats Group B.